What is up, guys? jbrad here. We are back with more Jurassic Craft. And so, again, I haven't really done much at all. I did actually do stuff. Now that I think about it, I did a few things. No, I need to let you know on something. Yeah, I need to let you know on something. Something bad happened. So, I'm dealing with the T-Rex. Why is my frames 30 frames? Wow, I actually got 30 frames. That's a miracle. Alright, so if you notice, we got this guy. I'm testing out one of the things. He's, I think, a herbivore. Not too sure. Oh, and you just ate my steak. You're a herbivore, right? I don't know, there's not much detail on you. But you're a pig of some sort. Looking thing. All I know is I'm testing to see if this guy will eat that one. Now, you're probably wondering what happened to the other one. That one ate it. Yeah, apparently they don't get along sometimes, and it ate it. They went into a fight, and the other one won. The older one won, obviously. And then he ended up growing like another day worth. So it's kind of funny, but it's bad at the same time. Alright, so we're gonna throw some of this in here. We got Ender Pearl. Why is that? Oh, okay, so anything else of importance? Alright. Another thing. I need more coal in here. Coal. Cook that. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. So today we are going to work on a big part of our base, which is called the farm. We need to work on some farms to be able to build, because we also keep running out of food. Now, I am going to be working on a new lab. The new lab being right around this area. Like, it's going to be huge. Only because I have learned, I made this off camera, but we head on up, I made us a windmill. Once we get up here. Yeah, see? So I made us a windmill, and it generates about 80 a second. Yeah, it does about 384, and then I added 2 cells to it, and so it's running pretty good speed right now. So if we get a bunch of windmills, they're not really hard to make. We actually had all the materials, all the devices needed to make the windmills. If we make about 3 or 4 more windmills, we'd be fine. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. What the heck did I find something else that I'm not aware of? I might have. Alright, I didn't need to get rid of this big tree because it's kind of, well, it's not in my way yet. But I think the next video will work is on that. I do want to get, and then once we get our actual base built, because we're not going to live in a little hobbit hole. Once we actually get our base built, this is going to still stay our research lab. I like that idea. I like this being the research lab. We are going to increase the pen size for all of these and make them a little bit bigger. And then also we'll have our own separate areas for each. Yeah, we'll work on that. It might take a little while. But yeah, that, and they're very strong, just to let you know. Even at that, 18 damage does about almost about a quarter health every time he hits you. But he's like, what, 21 now? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to work on the farm. So, I just want to do a simple, farm type thing. that makes no sense. So, I'm going to get the supplies ready, and I'll meet you out there. Alright, so I clear out the area somewhat of how we're going to do it. Alright, so we might adjust as we go. Alright, so this is what we gotta work with. We need to make a tree farm, we need to make the regular farms, the sugarcane farm, not really. We already have that. We do need to work on these farms also. The berry bushy farms. But the main one we need is wheat. So yeah, and carrots. Wheat and carrots are the two main ones that we're gonna need. And then the rest are just extra. So what we're gonna do is sleep. So let's head on to bed. Let's get some sleep. I did something with my frames. I'm hoping it'll run a little bit smoother, but I doubt it. So we'll find out. My frames are dropping between 16 to 14 on the thing, but alright. So what we're gonna do is I was thinking we're just gonna use basic cobblestone for now, and then I'll probably adjust it later. This will be our back wall. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna extend this out. I don't want to go too far over because I want to make a pathway to our base, which is gonna be right here. So we'll go there. Now, 1, 2, 3. This is where it gets interesting. So this is where 1, 2, 3. So this is the third block, so we need to go to here. Alright, so what this will do, 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then this will be the middle. What this will do is this will be one farm plot for one resource, one farm plot for the next. We'll go all the way around. And then we might do a little twist for the top area, or for the next farm. So I'm going to get this placed out for right now, and I'll see you in a second. I'm working in the forest, trying to chop down a stinking tree. Yep, still chopping. Alright guys, so I finished it, and I decided to place the water in. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. So we can do 5 farms. The main ones being our carrots, our wheat, and then we need one other key one. I forgot which one it was. Nah, we don't need a key one, but I don't know. We'll think of another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start hoeing the whole farm area. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I finished that. So our next thing, we're going to go ahead and plant these. Now, I'm thinking about doing this. I got a bunch of berry bushes. So we'll do berry bushes one. We got carrots for another. And then we're going to need a lot more wheat than this anyways. So I have an idea, which will come later, but we're going to initially get these started. So we'll get our two main ones right next to each other. Now I know there's only 3, but if you add the water, you'll see. I mean, you may not see it, but how I'm moving slowly when I'm holding right click, it actually is dumping out water. Now some of it still won't grow, it's just common, but I mean, it's still cheaper. And then you get 3 more, or so, and then you just keep repeating the process. And so I'll do this for a little bit, get most of this farm filled, and then while that grows mostly, we'll go ahead and plant all of these. So we got strawberries, we'll do a strawberry, we got cranberries, we got blueberries. The blueberries are going to be a lot. So, there. We got blueberries, we got blackberries, and we got raspberries. Right? Yeah. Raspberries. Right. And then we probably got other berries somewhere. Let's check. Do we have any other berries? I guess no. Nope. No other berries. So we got those berries. And so what I'll go ahead and do is I'll figure out the rest here in a second. So let me just fill out these farms. Alright, so I got these farms finished, and it took me about maybe 10 minutes with the water bucket concept. So what we're going to do is we're going to do zucchini next. So we'll do, one thing about doing zucchini and kiwi. Well, I don't know if I can plant kiwi. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, we can plant kiwi. And then zucchini. So, and the best part about these is you just right click them and then you get them. So I'm gonna, and then for this farm we're gonna do cantaloupe and pineapple. I like pineapple more, so pineapple's growing in the middle and over, then cantaloupe can go here. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish out these farms, and then we'll work on our next set of farms. Alright, so I finished out the farms, mostly. Those two just take forever, even with the water thing, so I'll just have to get some bone meal for that. But I decided I'm going to do it this way, for each resource. I'm not going to really automate it, I don't know, I don't care if I have to walk, but before I forget, I'm going to have to go in here for a second and grab these. And so, what we're going to do is, I'm going to pretty much make, dang it, there we go, and right up there. No, come on, why is it lagging? Oh no, why am I dropping frames rapidly? Oh no, oh no, okay, why is it, it's only when I look this way for a second. That was weird. Alright, so place that. So what we'll do, get our cobblestone, put that there, and then we'll go ahead and fill this in. If I can actually fill it in without actually messing it up. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the exact same thing, except we're just going to extend it out and up. For at least this one for now. And then I'll do the other ones probably off camera, because you don't like when I'm not busy. Like, well, when I'm not recording in the middle, because I got nothing else to do and I like to play on this, so it'll give me something to do. And then, so yeah, I'm going to finish out one of them, and so you can see how it's gonna look. And then we'll work on, we got a couple more farms, like plant farms. We'll do a cow farm in a mix with another video, like in a mix. We'll work on that. Alright, so I'll be right back again. Alright, so I finished that, and so, yeah, so pretty much this is what it'll look like. You won't notice it, but then you'll come up, and then you got your plants growing here. Then I'm gonna build this all the way around it. I will make it look better over time, over a long time. But yeah, so let's do this. And so I'll do that like off camera. I'll work on all the farms that way. Yeah. And then once I do that, it'll be good. But we do have a couple more farms. So our next farm I'm going to show you how to make a tree farm if it still works. I don't know what that is, the difference. I think those are decorations, so I use them as decoration. But yeah, so we need trees. You don't need that many trees, because honestly, we're going to get rid of a lot of these, because there's no point in them. I think you can burn them, maybe. We'll see if you can burn them. But we will need another bucket of water, which I put a water source right here. Yeah, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our tree farm. Where should we put our tree farm? Let's put it over here. So I'll go clear that area out, and we'll be back. Alright, so I finished that. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to do a double row. So you'll do 1, 2, space, 1, 2, space, 1, 2. There. And so that's all it's going to be. And so what you do is you go as long as you want. I'm going to the edge here. And then you'll go out the same distance. That was a mess up. Same distance here. And then you'll go ahead and remove that. 1, 2. So yeah, you're gonna have to double up in dirt. I mean, you could have done it one lower, but I just would like to do it one upper. I don't know. That's just me. You're gonna want to remove any other trees around, so I'm gonna have to kill that tree. Just because they'll be in the way. So once you... Wait. Yeah, 1, 2, space, 1, 2. I messed Yeah, I slightly messed it up. I actually need to extend this out one more. Luckily, I got a hammer. So, do that. Do that. Fail. There. Dang it. There. So, it needs to be 2 spaces. There. And then... No. I messed this up again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I messed it up again. Alright, I'm gonna fix this real quick. Alright, so I finished it and I added the water. I like it flowing just in case if I get any drops, they'll end up in the middle. And this is literally one of the simplest tree farms you can do when you have a mod. Like when you have mods, I think it's with the tree mod, like tree killing mod. It's as simple as maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, we're gonna go some of this. Add some torches here, because I don't like mobs. I never like mobs. Alright, and that's all you pretty much do. You're done, right? No. Next, you will add all your saplings. Preferably the same. Then, they will grow. Trust me, they will still grow. No excess. I might actually have to get more saplings. I will have to get more saplings. So let's go grab more saplings. And then we have one set of farms left, which shouldn't take too long, because I have an idea with them. So we'll just go grab the 4 and the 64. Alright, so we'll go ahead. And this will be our main source of trees. I don't want to kill this whole forest. I mean, I don't mind killing the whole forest, but I don't want to kill the whole forest. Because I like the forest. So, yeah. Alright, so pretty much all you do now is you would walk back and forth, once I get up here, with this, and they should eventually grow. See, one already grew. And you just pretty much keep walking back and forth to grew. It's really fast with trees. Yep, 3. It's pretty much 4. Alright, and then here's what I'm going to show you. Now I got a group. So you would find one tree. So I'll get to it real close. Alright, so once you get that, you might kill a sapling, but it mines all the trees at once. And so if you have this whole thing grown, like all the way through, you would pretty much right then and there. Now it's best if you don't have them all grown, if you're not growing them all at once, remove some of these leaves. Sometimes. You don't have to do it every time. And then you might need more extra saplings. So, but otherwise, that's how you do it. I'll meet you at the next farm. Alright guys, so this is the last farm, which is our oreberry farms. Our essence berry we don't quite need any key place for. So all we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna turn this into the oreberry farm. It's already pretty much mined out. So you need to place these on stone and in dark areas is where they grow best. So we'll place these here. Then our essence berries I'm actually gonna place along here. For one, they don't require like a specific thing to grow on, and so it's gonna bug me. At least make it dirt. That, there we go. So we'll put the essence berries on here, and they will grow. Not fast, but they'll grow. Next we got iron, tin, and more copper. What are these? Aluminum. We'll throw iron. I think they hurt you. Yeah, they hurt you. But pretty much, well, I'm not really picky on how I do this. I just need to be able to harvest. That's all. So yeah, I'm gonna remove this eventually. But this is what I'm thinking about doing for the farms. So it ain't too bad. I have another idea, so I'm gonna wait till more stone finishes, and I'll show you. Alright, so I finished it, and so this is what I have. Apparently they do place on dirt, which, I mean, doesn't affect me anymore, because I just finished it out. So pretty much what you can do is these will fully grow, so I'll be able to harvest them from here. Same and same. Then you got all these. Expand this out a little bit. Got all these. Got all these. Once they fully grow, no matter what, I'm gonna always take damage, so I'll just have to remember to take my armor off when going through here. But until then, I don't care. And then I got all these. There we go. And then this, I'll eventually expand it out as I get more. Because it's not like they grow, you can harvest and then replant. It's not like that. You have to find them in the ground, like underground. By moving the things over here, that's so much. I can't place right now. That's so much stinking waste. It's not even funny. The last farm I want to do, but I'll probably save for another video. Well, or not, or just do it off camera because no one really wants to pay attention and watch that. Which actually, yeah, no one don't want to pay attention and watch. Which is the mushroom farm. Obviously, mushroom farms suck, but I mean, I'd rather at least get one done. So if I do need mushrooms, because there's always something that you need mushrooms. So I might have an idea for that. I don't know. I'll do that off camera, just like the rest of these farms. I'll do off camera, as well as I'll probably do the cow farm. Might be off camera. I don't know. I haven't decided. So let's really quickly before we end the video. I'm going to go. Let's go check on our dino. Forgot something. And then I'm gonna have to kill that tree. Where's our dino pad? The dino pad should be in here. Let's reorganize this. Let's go check on our dino. So apparently I use a lot of resources when I build. But yeah, see how they're just constantly growing? Yeah, it works. Skeletons over there. Right. I'm always afraid because he might eat me eventually. Yep. Told ya. He ate the other guy. Just how it happens. So, I guess it works. Yep. Alright, let me check with you. You are 7 days old, only 38 health. Oh, yeah, go away. Oh, yep, stay. Good dino. So far, so good. I'm thinking the next... So, our pig didn't live. I think. Where's the way I can increase this map? I don't know. Alright. We can... Oh yeah, also the other reason why I want to get carrots is because we can make growth serum, but I need cactus greens. It all involves cactus greens. I don't have any cactus greens. So we'll have to get some cactus greens, which I will be able to do. I'll do that off camera maybe, or I'll do it on camera, or like off. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But until then, oh, also, I learned something, I think. Maybe. I want to look. Plane. Yeah, we can make planes. Yeah, we can make planes. We can make car. No, not car. How about US? I don't know. You can make cars also. I've seen. After you just know the name. And then there's like AK-47 maybe? Yeah, we can make AKs. We make guns. Oh yeah. This will be interesting. I don't quite know how to make the weaponry though. So let's look. Flans mod. That's flame. Flans mod. Yeah. This is all flans mod. Yeah. Yeah, this is where you'll probably get your vehicles and stuff. But look at, yep, there's your planes. I have to figure out how to make a weaponry. So, yeah. But we'll eventually get guns. Because eventually we'll have to do We'll have to cut, because what I've learned also that they breed themselves, which isn't good. So I could end up coming in one time and there'll be like 30 of them, and they aren't always. I don't think it's mine. Is it? Is it mine? Let's see. Be nice. Owner, none. Yeah, see, owner, none. Therefore, he can eat me. Yeah. So I really don't want to get eaten ever. But he looks happy right now. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, and when we come back, our next project, I do want to work on this as our next project, is build our base right here. This whole thing's gonna be our base. So it's gonna be freaking sweet. We're gonna build that as our whole main like factory base. So like all our technical stuff, and then we'll probably add a couple more windmills up there. So I might do that off camera, just cause. But once we get all our that going, it will be great. Alright, well, we'll see you next video.